Hi, I'm the video maker, founder, and runner of the Atlas universe.
And hi, I'm SBS Productions. Uh, that's me. Uh,
Um,
uh-huh,
Today we're doing a thing.
uh-huh. Based on a thing I did.
Yeah, and a thing that we wrote together.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, and this is our first time doing something like this, so
Yeah, definitely first
we're,
time. Not at all
yeah.
second time because the first time ended up failing miserably. Uh, Definitely not that at all.
hmm Yeah. Um, we're very unfamiliar with doing stuff like this, so yeah. All
Yeah,
right, we're gonna do the thing now.
yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, it's that guy I know.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, look, it's our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, Atlas. Although, yeah, you said you were working on getting a Atlas like intro, kind of like MCU styled.
Yeah. At this point in time, we only have 11 videos,
Hmm.
so I don't think we have enough videos to do an intro yet.
Yeah,
But we're getting there. We're getting there,
yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah. Um, I
Well,
really love this opening, excluding my voice acting.
hmm.
It really kind of shows like, where Hank was. It's Nick Fury! Nick Fury!
It's not Nick Fury. Nick Fury's not
But it's a
white.
white guy with
Well, I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
he's
you're
white
right.
in the comics, but like, I'm pretty sure we're making him black in Atlas.
We haven't decided yet. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're having him black.
yeah,
But as of now, we have never seen Nick Fury. So until then,
yeah.
this buzz this buzz cut looking motherfucker is
Oh
Nick
yeah,
Fury.
right
I'm
here,
kidding.
right. This is the exact scene where it shifts from my phone as a camera to webcam. And
Cool.
this was my first time like actually using a webcam, so you kind of it's like this film was almost like sort of teaching me how to use it basically.
Yeah. And I bet that was a really fun experience to do that with a half-hour video
Yeah.
instead of like test animation. No, no,
Hmm.
no, no, no. You have to. Your first experience with it is in this long of a video, which, mind you, when we were writing this, we
Yeah.
thought it was going to be like 5 minutes.
We
We
had
thought it was
no
going to be
idea,
something
zero idea.
like where the time goes, no one knows. Um, while we're here, I do want to discuss the original idea for Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was way different.
The Yeah. Well, I mean, key elements
Yeah.
stayed, but um originally it was going to be a show, and this opening right here was going to be like the first episode.
Like kind of like the
But it
pilot.
was going to go yeah, but it was but the reasons for why Howard fired Hank is very different.
Hmm.
Because originally I thought if Howard wanted to recruit Hank for Shield, but Hank preferred working for Howard but didn't want to be a spy or something,
Hmm.
and he just left.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this works way better.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
um,
I
like,
really liked Greenleaf's voice acting as Howard, just because
oh yeah,
he
same.
does that kind of like scumbaggy like rich voice really well.
hmm
That's not a diss against
Yeah,
him.
what?
He's not a scumbag.
Yeah,
He's pretty nice.
he's good. He's a great guy. Trust me, I've been in a few calls with him. But no, he's just great at playing those characters.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how who's a good actor? Like, there's a lot of like really nice actors that are just great at playing horrible
Yeah.
people. Like, anyway, back to what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, no, season one was going to be about like Hank becoming Ant-Man along with Janet and Bill, while also simultaneously become like making a new company called Pimtech.
Mhm.
And the villains for season one was going to be Darren Cross and Egghead,
Mhm.
and alongside would be Hawkeye and Mockingbird. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, they were going to get a lot more screen time. They were going to be like their neighbors or best friends,
Mm-hmm.
and we were gonna go a lot more into their like past.
Yeah.
But obviously, in the half-hour video about this, a lot was changed.
Yeah.
Um,
Was Darren Cross like when was he ever gonna become? Because I remember you told me like he wasn't gonna be Yellow Jacket as of season one. If it was gonna be a show,
yeah,
when was he gonna become Yellow Jacket, or did you just not really have a plan for
I
that?
I didn't have a plan for that. I legit think I never intended for him to ever be Yellow
Hmm.
Jacket. Um, but Ultron was going to be the villain of season two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, it's
It's
Josh.
Josh. He did a really good job voicing, and I completely forgot to credit him in the credit scenes. I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't. It's nothing personal. It's just I'm an idiot who was pulling an all nighter trying to edit this thing.
He's credit in the description in
Yes,
case
I
anybody's.
did. I did remember to credit him in the description.
And I added him on Instagram to the post
Mm-hmm.
the day the video came out. So
Yeah.
like he is credited, just not
Yeah.
officially in the video.
And
Um,
as well
but
as
we love you.
yeah, we love you, Josh.
Yeah.
As well as
It's totally not it's totally not because he has a better universe and better writing and better everything, and because he could literally kick our asses in a YouTube war or something.
probably, well, not probably, definitely, but as well. Speaking of people, I probably should have credited in the credits. Lego Men Films. He designed the poster slash thumbnail for the video, which is why it looks good.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
forgot to put him in the credits again because I was pulling an all nighter trying to edit this thing.
but again, description. We credit them in the description.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so this is but Ant-Man was passed around by a few animators. I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember, but SPS was the third person I asked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, I was hoping he would do Daredevil or Thor
Mm-hmm.
or a few other things. Or like I was kind of like hoping for like something, I forgot what, and he ended up going with Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And honestly, I'm really happy he ended up with Ant-Man because I mean, this is just amazing, and the ideas that
Mm-hmm.
we thought of for Ant-Man are just awesome.
Yeah.
I really want to be able to see what we have planned next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, my acting in this. Ugh.
It's not horrendous. It's fine. You beat yourself up too much.
It's like Hank's doing an ASMR the whole time. I kid you not. That's how it is to me.
You're
I'm my
always
biggest critic.
you're always the most critical of yourself. You're your biggest critic, and that goes for pretty much everyone.
Yeah. But speaking of critics, Sophia did an amazing job as Janet. I just want to get that out of the bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I said that wrong.
Yeah. She's not a critic.
Um, but you know, I was talking about my voice acting. I was criticizing myself, and there she is right now, like Hank shrink that mud monster or whatever that thing is.
Yeah. I think I like to believe he's the poo monster from Conqueror's Bad Fur Day.
Yes. Actually, I believe like okay, because in the comics, it was like a green monster that they were fighting, but like I believe that thing actually has a name, but I never bothered looking it up or anything.
And it's like not entirely important to the story.
Yeah, and literally we never see this monster again.
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh, but since we just passed it, can we talk about that Liam cameo, everybody?
Oh yeah,
Woo!
that was me
Playing a guy
playing
named Liam.
playing me, and I also play another person named Liam. I think right. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Uh, but no, I thought it was so clever when I wrote that thing because I think like just around the time I wrote that scene, I just found out what your name was. I was like, oh, dude, it'd be so cool if I did this. And you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But real quick, okay, so Liam wrote the Howard Stark scene, and
Yeah.
then I wrote from Hank becoming Ant-Man all the way up to here. And then after this scene,
Mm-hmm.
Liam wrote the rest of the video with edits and input from yours
Yeah.
truly. But yeah. Um, one thing I found really cool to work with is just how, or one thing I really love about this video is just how it really is the first video that we've made in Atlas that really kind of like includes the universe. It's really the
Yeah.
hey, things are really connecting.
Things are
Everything
connected.
connects. Yeah. I mean everything with like Howard,
Will come back eventually.
Shield.
Yeah, Shield,
Yeah.
especially
Hmm.
the cameo at the end. You
Yeah.
saw that
Hmm.
come back again with Inhumanity Part Two.
Hmm. And this is the there we go. And they are
9 years
and
later.
we're beginning. Yep, and Liam is writing the script for the
Yeah.
rest of again with input and edits
Mm-hmm.
from yours. But for the overall the rest of this
Yeah.
Liam's. Um but yeah, since you know who's about to there he is, the
There he
legend.
is. Yeah.
Hawkeye. Hawkeye clap. Woo!
I genuinely was because obviously what happens to him at the end of the video there are a lot of people who are upset about, and I'm just gonna say this straight out. I was genuinely not expecting that many people to be mad about that.
Hey, same. No, same. I was like, oh, okay, I liked your idea of killing him off. I think that kind of adds impact to
Mm-hmm.
this.
Yeah,
And
just
and then after that video came out, so many people were like, "Thy, what the fuck? Like, why would you kill Hawkeye? How dare you? Um, you wasted like the best character in all of Atlas. You killed the best superhero of all time." I'm like, okay, when did everyone become a Hawkeye lover? Like, what the
I
hell?
mean his MCU show was it wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. And I mean, Jeremy Renner just I mean, he's insane, but he did a good job playing the character.
Yeah.
No, but then they're gonna be like, the comics, man. He was awesome in the comics. And I mean,
It's like,
I can't really see anything against that because I don't really read too much comics with Hawkeye in it.
yeah.
But I mean, whatever. I mean, he's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
But look, yeah, no, like Simon was the one who was like, because there's like that famous Hawkeye graphic novel that's like what the show was based on.
Mm-hmm.
Like that you could have perfectly adapted it in Atlas. That's what Simon said to me.
Mm-hmm.
Gil's trying to put a petition or something. A few people won't even animate stuff until they get a guarantee that Hawkeye will return, and I'm not gonna say if he will or not. I still don't even know. I'm
Well,
like,
I'm just gonna put it flat out there that I know a lot of people are mad about Hawkeye, but I'm just saying, karma does exist in the Atlas universe, and
indeed.
yeah.
Yeah. We're not. No, Karma's a canon character in the Atlas
Mm-hmm.
universe. And she will return.
And she's a bitch.
Exactly. She's a bitch. Um. Okay. So originally I wanted to play Ultron,
Mm-hmm.
and someone else play Hank, because I was just like, oh, dude, I think. But when we were kind of going over the script, I was just like, and we couldn't find anyone who we thought would accurately play Hank at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, oh, I'll read these lines. This was before my old phone got fucked up, and I'm on my new phone, and it takes forever to send a 30-minute file to you. But anyways, but I really loved your performance as Ultron.
Yeah.
I think it's really
I think that's
cool. Oh, but
probably one of my better
quick,
performances.
yeah. But I really want to point out that I had no plans for Ultron. I had no idea what he was going to do. I just know I wanted Ultron to be the villain in this,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know what he was going to do. I was just like, I don't want it to be the same thing from Age of Ultron,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it. And then Liam thought of this like cool idea of just like this. brought back the interdimensional thing from like their origin
Yeah.
and had it involved into the plot. I was just like, oh, that's awesome. I love
Yeah,
that.
because I knew I wanted like some chunk of that whole segment to kind of play back in to this.
Hmm. Yeah, he really did it. You
Hmm.
really did a good job with that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why I'm speaking. Yo, it's the shirtless
shirtless Hank. Although it does look a little weird that Janet is just sleeping with like full clothes on, but like since I'm not a pervert, I don't obviously I don't have anything that like she would reasonably be wearing in bed. So yeah,
you
she's just
don't have
wearing normal
you don't
clothes.
have that like you don't have that like slave Leia like Jabba the Hutt thing.
No, because I'm not made out of money. Have you seen how much that figure goes for?
N- Honestly, I got that. I actually had that set back when it came out. It was probably one of my favorite sets.
Yeah, that
Like, dude, Jabba's like sail barge. That was awesome.
if you ever need to get through college, you know that figure will probably take care of at least this semester's worth of books.
No, Lego Titties is gonna
Yeah,
support you in college.
Lego titties will get you through college.
We're saving that for the Atlas OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Hmm. Link in
Same
the
thing with like,
description.
yeah. Okay. No, because we got Ant-Man, Black Bolt, and Damon.
Hmm.
All three, like they're shirtless singing at some point. It's like, okay, uh, it's only a matter of time before we have enough content to where we can literally make a compilation of all the times some superhero is shirtless. We're gonna be like the MCU,
Hmm.
because like every MCU movie has like the main character, some like buff guy, shirtless. I kid you not.
Yeah.
Like it is a thing. It's not a thing for the women superheroes, because Marvel's sexist, but whatever.
That's
You're
the
gonna
only reason.
you're gonna expose these men, but you're not gonna expose women. Like, wow, okay, attracted to men. You're
Yeah.
not gonna be equal to women. Wow, okay. How dare they? Um, exclude that rant.
I'll just censor it in post.
No, you're just gonna have like a huge like beep
Yeah.
over all that. Like, not even gonna hear a word of what I said. Just like it's just gonna
Hmm.
sound like the most offensive thing ever. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yes.
Yeah. For everyone who just obviously just heard that censored bit, I was going on a rant. He was saying stuff like the N.
I didn't say.
Okay. Oh, Surfing Bird.
Ooh, Surfing Bird. Simon said that this song was out of place, but like, where else were we gonna put it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was out of place in the scene was my face, because yeah, I had to reshoot this entire scene, that entire fight, because there was like this little like piece on the set that was like reflecting my face into it, and I hated it because it was very distracting, so I had to reshoot all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the last scene I filmed for this entire
Yeah.
video.
Um. Oh, this is the warehouse where let's see, who was it? Oh yeah, this is the warehouse where Morbius gets his shit kicked
Mm,
in
yeah,
the Morbius video.
same place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where Ultron reveals that he's secretly a Nazi.
No. He's working for Hydra.
Yeah,
That's,
obviously.
yeah. Red Skull had some points, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, Ultron's gonna go to like some like podcast with like
The Joe Rogan experience.
yeah, and he's gonna have like his like face covered with like a neon thing, whatever Kanye West did. He's gonna be like, Red Skull had some points. Not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
I can see the good in most people, and he had some good points.
He had, I mean, Hydra Bob had some really good ideas, man. He's literally doing.
Oh my God,
he's literally
Heil.
yes. Hail Red Skull. He did a little arm thing too.
Oh my God, Hank's doing it too.
No. I just love how we stopped doing the commentary and we're just like,
Yeah, we're just
I wonder which one of these.
we
Which
stopped
characters are
commentating. We had notes for this a while back.
Yeah. We're kind of following on.
Yeah,
But
we're
like
mostly doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at this point, we're just like, which one of these Lego figures is a Nazi? Oh, but like YouTube's been a pain with that word. You can't say that word.
Well, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, but if you ever get monetized, you gotta bleep it.
Even if I say did get enough of the watch hours and subscribers, literally all my content has some sort of copyrighted something in it. And
No, you just gotta make like a test animation that just blows up
mhm.
and like have nothing in it, and that's how you get your money.
I mean, honestly, that is kind of not a bad strategy if you're like a stop motion kind of person, because test animations can do really well. So
Yeah.
if you just want easy views though, and you can make them as short or long as you want. So just I'm just pitching ideas to people, just make a bunch of dumb test animations, get a bunch of people to watch them, then you easily get monetized. And then you could do the bigger, longer videos, and then you just have an audience.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Yeah. And that's how you join Atlas Kids.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, I forgot what I was gonna say. But I really do love the 70s
Yeah.
setting with this. Like it really does kind of not only does it make it feel familiar, but also very distinct too.
Mhm.
Like you're not gonna see another. I mean, there'll probably be other videos set in the 70s, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not
especially just in Hollywood in general, there's usually it's all either 50s, 60s, or it's 80s and 90s.
no one really talks about the 70s.
No, it's what's going on in the 70s? Oh yeah, this scene I like to take pictures of it out of context because it just looks like
Yes.
Bill is just driving Hank to soccer practice or something.
I've always seen it as out of context. Bill's giving Hank bad women advice. That's how I've always seen it. Bad relationship advice. He's just Hank, my ex-girlfriend from 12 years ago, I knew exactly how I don't need to go on that.
Yeah.
But not another rant.
We don't need more of those. Although maybe we do, because there's probably still 10 minutes left in the video.
Yeah. But one thing I was gonna say though was just but because that Hawkeye scene passed, I remember what I was gonna say now. With Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
It was just okay because originally what happened was I finished up writing the Inhumans Part 3 script back when that was gonna be one big video.
Yeah.
And I included that after credit scene oh my God, Peggy Carter, she's there, holy crap.
I know
and
her.
then you were kind of writing this, and I was like, hey, because I think we were kind of at the beginning of writing a whole and I was like, I think the director at this time would be Peggy Carter. That's literally who it is. And so originally Inhumans Part 3 in its entirety was going to come out, and then you were going to be like, holy shit, it's Peggy. And then this was going to come out eventually. You're like, oh my gosh, it's Peggy again. And then what happened was Inhumans took its time. Half of it came out, and the other half didn't. And then this came out kind of in between those two parts. And so this was the first time we saw Peggy.
Canonically,
Yeah. Which, I mean, it works well because, chronologically, it is the first time we'd see Peggy, excluding anything before this.
Yeah.
But between those two cameos, this chronologically first.
This happens first.
Yeah, but the first thing we wrote for her was the after credit scene, and we do have a bigger video with an alternate version of her coming out eventually. I'm not gonna say what it is or like what. I'm just gonna let that sit
Yeah.
in.
And then we also
But
do
anyway,
have some plans for her in the future of this universe. I mean,
yeah.
I have a decent amount of plans for her.
Well, I mean, you are like the Illuminati member involved with Shield
Yeah.
and all the spy stuff. I mean, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
Illuminati. We should probably talk about that.
Oh yeah. So basically, it got a little like exhausting, kind of running all of Atlas. So I divided it into like 5, 6 groups, 5 sections basically.
Hmm.
Um, and I chose certain people to run stuff. Like Doe's running mutants, Simon's running sci-fi, and of course, your boy SBS is running all the spy and shield content,
You said my
which
name.
includes Ant-Man.
You said my name, and I waved to the camera, but like no one's gonna see me.
It's okay. I talk with my hands, so no one's gonna see it. I'm like, oh, hey. Um, but yeah, no, I'm very excited about our plans, and
Yeah.
it's been a lot easier thanks to you guys. I really, you guys have been helping me out a lot with
Hmm.
this. I'm really happy for you. Um, Speaking of which, after Moon Knight ends production, that's gonna sound so dated after this recording.
Yeah.
Um, Me, you, and Gil are gonna need to talk about a mini series that he's working on after that, which
Aha.
involves some Shield stuff.
Aha. Shield
We're not
stuff.
gonna, yeah, we're. I'm not gonna say what the miniseries is here because
Hmm.
I don't think I've publicly announced it yet.
Yeah.
I mentioned it in the panel video I did. I
Hmm.
think that was like the last I uploaded before my phone fucked up. But it it does exist and it's getting closer. Anywho, but yeah, since Liam is involved in that now,
Yeah.
uh, he's going to be involved as our creative consultant
Hmm.
and possibly help. Right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to Ant-Man.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah. And speaking of like other things I'm writing, uh, can I talk about the special?
yeah, sure, you could talk about the
All
special.
right. Yeah, because Goliath is going to be getting a holiday special. It's like it's one part of a three-part like holiday special kind of thing. And I'm gonna write that, and it's gonna be taking place after the events of Ant-Man 2, and yeah, that'll make sense once that video releases,
Yeah,
because
because if we
stuff
just imagine
happens.
we post like yeah, imagine if we just had like the Bill's holiday special come out before Ant-Man 2 and just
Yeah, that would.
nobody understands what.
I'm just gonna say that would suck. Oh yeah, here's the scene that I
Yeah.
wish I could like redo, just because
Hmm.
it's not very clear what's happening. So what was supposed to
Yeah.
happen is Goliath and Wasp like grow, like super grow. I don't know what the term is. They grow up and they catch the missile, and
They finally wait. They get mature. They get mature.
yeah, they catch the missile. They grab Ultron. They shove them together, and they blow up. And then like
Yeah.
Hank like jumped out into like Wasp's arm or something. Uh,
Yeah. Like Wasp catched him.
yeah,
Yeah, and Goliath grabbed Ultron. That one was clear,
yeah,
but and the missile blew up kind of in between them.
yeah.
Uh, Unsexual. It wasn't meant to be.
It
And that
was
arm.
yeah.
Where's his arm? Ooh.
Ooh, we'll never know.
Uh, well, yeah. We'll never know. We'll never see it again.
Hmm. And then yeah, that whole thing like on his chest was kind of like meant to be a slight nod to like an arc reactor, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not. It's just it's like the energy from the transporter. Because
Hmm.
Ultron's smart. He comes up with a backup plan.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and also, one thing I really kind of want to point out was a bit of Ultron's performance in this was inspired by HAL 9000 from
Yes,
Space Odyssey.
definitely. Which
Mhm.
I still haven't even seen that movie. I just like watched the clips of Hal.
It's long. It's almost 3 hours, and the movie doesn't even pick up till like an hour in. Like it's slow.
Oh yeah,
It
there's the sound. There's the sound. Everyone loves the Star
yes,
Wars, the Boba
that
Fett
all men.
like
It's the sound all
all
men
men
love.
love. It's the Boba
Yeah.
Fett starship, the super bomb
Women
thing. I don't know what it's called.
women think it's when they like clack their heels on the ground, but no, it's that sound.
That's
Okay?
yeah.
The meme is so accurate. That like oh, that is the best sound ever. I kind of imagine this scene as like some like end of like a Twilight Zone episode where it's just like they kind of give you like, well, I mean, we defeated them, yeah, but if anything like this were to happen again, it could be stronger and even worse.
hmm
And like kind of like let it kick in, and then it just kind of came, oh, you silly goose, you shouldn't build robots.
Which, to be fair, he doesn't. He does some other stupid shit, but that's redundant. And I also love how
And
I made it kind of look like Hawkeye is just fixing Hank's TV.
yeah, no, that's a sitcom we need. It's just
Yeah,
Hawkeye. Honestly, yeah, if
them
we had the
lip
time,
the two the, Hawkeye and Mockingbird living with Hank and Janet as like neighbors.
hmm
Just you know,
no, that'll be the new TV show idea.
yeah,
It'll just be like a sitcom,
yeah.
80s, all that. Oh, okay, real quick.
Mush.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman. That's what that's referencing.
Uh-huh.
And is it Hank's dressed like Indiana Jones because Michael Douglas played Indiana Jones like character in *Romancing in the Stone*. He played like an adventurer, like
Yeah,
sarcastic.
and
Both really great movies.
mhm,
And obviously, Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer played Hank and Janet respectively in the MCU.
so it's just like a little nod.
Yeah, a very obscure nod, but a
I
nod
I don't think
nonetheless.
Catwoman's that obscure.
Well, no, but I mean, like, just if you're gonna reference these two actors, this is a kind of a weird way to do it. Is what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say. But hey, it's clever, and
yeah.
um, but yeah, okay. So, kind of the funny thing here is, Sean was actually supposed to voice the news anchor because I believe he's voicing a news anchor in Venom.
hmm
And the joke was that it was the same character, but like, he's young here and he's going to be old there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's if Sean hasn't done the lines for that or anything, Liam needs to, or that joke won't make sense.
Yeah.
It is a
It
weird.
won't.
Yeah, it definitely won't. The
And
commentary won't.
boom, that's it.
And here's the video. Yay!
Yeah, this
And
song,
it does.
this is it's a it, I meant to put this song at like a different point, like during one of the montages, like where they were making their suits, but
hmm
that scene was just like too short, and I wanted to put like a good chunk of the song in the video because I really like it. Like
Yeah.
I actually listened to it a lot. Like I think it was last year, like at the end of the year, where it like shows me all uh like my top listens. I think that was like number 3 or 4 out of
hmm
5.
Oh, cool. But the reason I thought that song would be cool to have is obviously just because of it's called Goliath,
Yeah,
and
and
I'm like,
Goliath.
yeah,
And this scene
I love
everyone hates.
controversial
Although
scene.
this is
It's extreme.
actually I like the way I filmed this is in that like I did like
Yeah.
the light. I did it like the light diffusion kind of thing. I think that's what it's called,
Yeah.
where there was just a white sheet of paper shining through the windows, and instead of pointing the lights and like the lamps at the characters, I just exclusively shined it at the piece of paper. So that's all
Yeah.
kind of like shooting back into the scene.
Mhm. Yeah. One thing I really love about it is it does kind of feel like a James Bond-esque like cinematography,
Yeah.
really. But okay, but no, no. What I was gonna say earlier is you have no right to talk, Matt, because like you were just like, hey, like we did not expect that outlash. I was like, you haven't got any flack for that.
hmm
Everyone's been complaining to me about it.
Yeah.
They act like I'm the one who wrote the scene. They act like I'm the guy who filmed it. They act like I'm the guy
Yeah.
that edited it. They act like I'm the guy
And
that
honestly,
posted it.
I think it should stay that way. I think it's good because as far as I'm concerned, unless you didn't, if you had never told me, no one would have cared. Everyone loved
Anime
it.
will return.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
it.
So before we wrap this up, let's talk about the best character in the entire video, Bill's mom.
Yes, that was Joe. Doe Entertainment. Is that what his like actual name is?
Joe.
Doe. Did I just say
Yeah.
Joe?
Oh.
Joe
Yeah, you said
Rogan.
Joe.
Fuck.
Joe Rogan as Bill's mom. But yeah, no, it very much so Medea type character. Um, it was really we kind of I don't know what else we have planned for Bill's mom. Bill's mom will return at some point.
She definitely will return.
But but yeah, but this is definitely a video we're proud of and
Yeah.
something I will kind of point out. SBS is the oh my gosh, I almost dropped my phone. SBS is the James Cameron of the Atlas universe. He's made the longest video.
Yeah.
And it has the most views.
Yeah, and they're only gonna get longer.
Yep. Oh, where was that? Okay, it's doing really well in America, but like where? It was somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, I was looking over the analytics for the video, and the top like subtitled languages or like closed captions, and like it was like 0.7% of people were watching it in auto-generated Hebrew.
So it's doing really well in Hebrew.
Yeah, to all my Hebrew fans, shout out to you guys.
Shout out. There'll be more Ant-Man in the future at some point.
And speaking of analytics, I can see the subscriber count. I know only like 30% of you guys are subscribed. You like me enough, right? Right?
You
right?
Like him, right?
Right.
Like him, right?
Yeah, so a sub would be nice. Oh, and the entire Atlas playlist will be available in the link in the description. You should probably watch through all of that.
Yeah, and don't worry, we'll also credit probably Josh and Legoman Films in the description of this video too.
Yes.
We'll have like a full-on written apology to them. Like
yeah,
it's gonna be like it's gonna be like an apology video in the description / romantic love note.
I mean, you can write the love note part, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna write it together.
I'll do my best.
I'll write the love note.
I'll do my best.
You'll write the apology. I'll write the love note. Okay. And if both of you end up listening to this, thank you so much for your hard work on this video. We're sorry for not crediting you guys.
Hats off to you
and
guys.
To everyone else, and to all the other talented people that we did credit, thank you.
Yes.
For doing this video.
Without you, it would be a slideshow.
You guys did wonderful. The video wouldn't be the same without you. Yeah, literally, that's all stop motion. Stop motion is all just one big slideshow when you really think about it. But this was the first Atlas commentary. I'm hoping we could do more of these for other videos in the future. Maybe not with SBS, but definitely.
Okay, don't spare my feelings or anything.
At some point in the future. But yeah, no. Well, I mean, you're not involved in every Atlas video. Why would you be in them?
I can do what I want. You're not my dad.
No, but I am your god.
Alright, thanks. Leave a like, subscribe, and send help, please. Bye.